ESG stands for Environment, Social and Governance. My area specifically is in the E in environmental. How we're addressing that at Bentleys is through carbon accounting, which essentially is quantifying all of the greenhouse gas emissions that a business is emitting through its operations. The environmental impact that your business is having on the environment is incredibly important. We believe that the push towards sustainability reporting will be driven not only by your company's stakeholders but by your consumers as well. So we know that consumers more and more are making informed choices about where they're buying their goods and services from, and for you to be able to say that you have met certain sustainability targets really gives you a competitive advantage over others in your industry.
Small, medium enterprise should be thinking about ESG, not so much that it's a direct impact at them at the moment, but certainly it's a focus of governments, of policy setters and the big end of town. And what we're noticing is that a lot of small, medium enterprises are in the immediate supply chain of big businesses and government. And as they start to focus more so on their sustainability through ESG and quite a lot of attention on the environmental aspects, they're pushing the onus and the responsibility down the supply chain to make sure that they comply. Yeah, sustainability reporting is certainly an emerging area. A lot of businesses are voluntarily reporting sustainability at the moment. A lot of the standard setters and the regulators are looking at mandatory reporting requirements, so it's absolutely on the way. Starting place for every business is a little bit different. And it really depends on where your risk or your threat might be, or even your opportunity. But if you've got an environmental sustainability risk or threat that you're concerned about, something as simple as doing a carbon baseline may be your starting point. Once you've got your carbon baseline and you know your emissions profile, then you can start making some decisions about what you need to worry about next.
So as an example, for a small business owner, you might be going out and buying X amount of computers to run your business. And what we would do there is we would look at the money that you've spent buying those computers, and we would actually go out and contact the manufacturer of those products and find out if they're also carbon accounting, and if they have a primary factor for their emissions. That'll then feed back into your assessment and you have real data rather than industry averages. So the first step in preparing your assessment would be coming in, meeting with us, having a discussion about where your emission sources are and what we might include in this assessment. And then essentially we would just access your accounting software and we'd be able to get most of the information that we need from there to prepare this assessment for you. It's really hands-off for you as a client.